We now continue with more of The Mark Milton Show with The Smash on 590 The Fan and 590thefan.com.
Milty and The Smash. That's it, buddy.
All right, listen
Milty
to
and The Smash.
The Mark Milton Show
Hello
with The Smash, broadcasting live today, Sunday. What is this? I don't even know what day it is. March
28th,
28th from the Miller Furniture Studios, presented by STLTaxLawyer.com.
Yeah.
Really sad news this week.
That was
the
sad,
city
man.
lost a legend, city of St. Louis, with Bobby Plager dying tragically in a car accident. I guess he had some sort of coronary
attack type of thing.
event caused him to crash his car and lose his life. I mean, I didn't know the man personally, but I mean the impact he had on the St. Louis hockey community, I don't think can be matched by anyone. I mean, the guy was just the bled blue through and through, and it was really just a legend here in St. Louis.
Yep.
He was the heart and soul of the Blues. He may have even personified what it meant to be a Blue more than Stan the Man did for the Cardinals. Because, he was with the franchise from day one. In fact, the day he died was the first day that there was not Bob Plager involved in St. Louis Blues history since they actually took the ice and played a game.
1967, as an expansion team, took the team to 3 straight Stanley Cup finals. Him and his 2 brothers also, Barclay Plager was probably regarded as the better player. Then he had a younger brother that played as well.
Billy as well.
And it really, like you said, I mean, he really kind of set the tone for what it means to be a St. Louis sports, ambassador. I mean, he lived in St. Louis, made his life here. A lot of Blues players, even if they leave here at some point in their career, they end up, coming back here to live full time. Guys like Hall, Gretzky. I mean, all the great ones, and he really, I think, set that tone. And you go out to, Centene, the ice complex out there. I mean, you see, how much. I think all of that is attributable to his, dedication to the Blues and fostering a love for hockey here in the St. Louis area. Smash, what are your thoughts on Bobby Plager?
I had him on the air with me many times, and also did a lot of gigs with him. He was a prankster, and so I'm eating at his restaurant, Bobby's Place, over there in Valley Park. He said, "Smash, why don't you try one of our new dishes here?" All right, I don't care. I was eating everything back then. So, and he brings me this fried, tubular-looking type of thing. He said, "All right." I ate it, and it was good. I said, "Bobby, what is this?" He said, "Squid." And I said, "Squid?" And I got so angry, he could not even stop laughing, because all I'm thinking of is squid is one of these little tiny urchins of the sea that spread ink into the water and everything, and all they're just pouring stuff out, and I'm eating that, and he's just laughing all back to the kitchen where he got squid, or maybe that wasn't even squid, but just the word squid got me, and a little tiny prank he pulled on me one time. I love that guy.
Well, Smash, if we ever go to Denver, I'll have to treat you to some Rocky Mountain oysters.
Oh, no, they gave me those one time too, Dave.
They're tasty. They're very tasty.
Well, yeah, you have a palate for that. Not me.
Well,
folks, TMA's up next on Monday.
That's right.
Okay.
And, I mean, to your point, I mean, the guy, every time you see videos of him or photos, he's always laughing, having a good time, hanging out with the younger players. I think, I know he was very close with our friend Cam Jansen and other, young Blues players as they came up in the system. And just, I'll never forget just seeing him hoist the Stanley Cup at TD Garden there in Boston when the Blues won the Stanley Cup. It's an image I'll always remember Bobby Plager.
How do you do the Rocky Mountain oysters? Fried in olive oil? What do you do?
They're fried. They can be served with dipping sauce as well.
See, I don't like fried oysters. I prefer.
Well, they're not
oysters. What are we talking about?
Rocky Mountain oysters.
What does this mean?
These are the testicles of a young and or old cow. Not even a cow, because a cow's a woman. This would be am I right, David? The testicles of a bull.
I believe so. And
you interrupted our Bobby Plager tribute to do this.
But you know what? I could easily picture Bobby Plager, if there's a location of the Buckhorn Exchange, which is perhaps the bar where they're most famous in Denver. It's a really classic old school bar. I could just picture Bobby over more than a few cold ones, chowing down on some of those, talking about all sorts of stories, shenanigans.
Stories.
He will be missed. The great Bobby Plager, number 5. He will be missed. You're listening to the Mark Milton Show with The Smash, broadcasting live from the Miller Furniture Studios today in Kirkwood, but we're always available at 590thefan.com via podcast, themarkmiltonshow.com, and, of course, Apple iTunes or wherever you subscribe to podcasts. Be sure to podcast. You can always email in or text questions, tax questions. We took a few today. It's actually pretty cool. We had We had a live caller
Yeah.
call in with a tax
You're getting
question.
ready to go save lives because you handle people's tax
We're gonna-
situations.
Got some work to do. The tax filing deadline is May 17th. Also, the payment deadline. Be sure to get your taxes in. Or if you do need more time, be sure to file an extension giving you till October. Remember, that would be an extension to file, not to pay. So you should try to make an estimated payment before the new deadline of May 17th.
And as we have about 30 seconds here, what's the number one way we can take advantage of the tax deadline being extended?
Well, you can always, you can still potentially fund, like we talked about earlier, maybe an HSA, maybe an IRA if you want to try to minimize that tax burden for the 2020 tax year. There's still maybe an option to do that, so be sure to consider that. Talk to your own tax advisor. If it's not me, be sure to get professional opinion before you do anything. I always tell people not to go it alone, so definitely get yourself hooked up with a good tax professional. You're listening to The Mark Milton Show with The Smash, broadcasting from the Miller Furniture Studios, presented by STLTaxLawyer.com. Remember, the choice of lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.